Hey, this is Jenny Jones, Digital Growth Hacks Club. All right, so listen, we got a couple of things here. We got the last call, which last call is really for exclusively for Plus members. If you haven't noticed, they're trying to take care of their Plus members. I get it. I can see where revenue is probably starting to change a little bit, and they're probably wanting to rely more upon some of the Plus members or some of their tried and true client base already. That's even by them giving out $25 coupons every quarter, which basically you get your money back and so on and so forth. So it's a lot of things happening with that. But I was so fortunate to get my coupon just yesterday, and which I can appreciate because now I can go here and look at it. So now let's look at our last calls and see what we got here. Now there's one, you got to have the Parterro. So if you didn't get an opportunity to get the Parterro, when they came last time, Parterro is a pretty darn good buy, right? And it's if you want to run your own affiliate program, which everybody really needs their own affiliate program, and you don't want to be dedicated to one particular affiliate program that runs in these different software applications. You want to have the flexibility to move throughout, and you want your own. So one of the things that a lot of people don't know is that Parterro has a direct integration with I can't even think of the name right now. I'll tell you what the name is. Brilliant Directory. Sorry about that. Yeah. So if you get this right, I would definitely, if you're going to buy this one, tier 2 as a minimum, right? Because you're going to have newsletters. You're going to be able to do a lot of different things here. But when they say 10 partnership programs, that means you can basically run 10 different programs, 10 different affiliate programs, right? And you can have 25,000 people on a newsletter subscription that you can have as well. So as a minimum, if you look at Parterro, you definitely want to look at a tier 2 if you can afford it, which is very rich. The tier 3 is the ultimate buy because you don't want to be limited in the types of, if you're running multiple different programs, you don't want to be limited in that. And anyone that's doing some serious marketing can accumulate 100,000 newsletter subscribers if they're really, really working at it. But as a minimum, if you only had a short amount of time and dollars to make a decision, the license 2 tier is a no-brainer. So I've always, my link is in the description. You'll be able to pick that up as well. Definitely look at this, right? This, again, if you have brilliant directories, I would definitely look at that, right? So then what you have is you have another tool that I'm going to look at. I don't know what happened the last time. I think I had them and I don't think I had them anymore, but this is going to be a price increase. It's going to start May 10th, obviously. So it looks like after May 10th, they're going to bring TaskMagic back for the general public. So this is one of those things. It's going to probably go up about $10. So it's going to be about $79 to start with. And it'll probably be about $10 across the bottom. Let's look at the different deals here. They came back with a tier 5 this time. So basically what you have is you have these, you can train workflows to do certain things in your business. So if every day I'm waking up, going to a spreadsheet, scrubbing Google, seeing what the words of the day are or something like that, this will actually start as a robot for you, and it'll go out and do that for you. What they've did is they've come back. So what happens is tier 3 is a nice buy because it moves you to the unlimited workspaces, unlimited file downloads, unlimited tags. So really you can kind of identify where they want you to be at when you start. So the best deal here is going to be the tier 3. But what they did is in tier 4, it adds webhooks and it adds active pieces open source. So if you have active pieces, you can run some webhooks, direct integration there, and do some different things for you. So webhooks, this to train this, so you'll know this may go, check your email or check a software program, do an export, download them, put them into, your Google Docs or something like that, or Google Sheets, move those names over to your actual CRM or something like that. It just does a lot of things for you. I'm going to do a super deep dive on this. So I don't know if I'm going to do it in the next 3 days. I may do it tomorrow or late, but I want you to make a decision on this TaskMagic because this thing is fire, right? And I heard about it and it left. Once I heard about it, it was gone. And I says, oh man, so now it's back. I'm going to look at it again. I may just do a tier 4. I don't know. I did not expect to spend $500 today at the beginning of the month. I just did not. I need to make some money first, right? So I may do the tier 4. I'm definitely not going to do the tier 5, but tier 5 gives you a dedicated IP for your cloud runs. That could be, if you're doing a heavy scraping, having it do tasks for you to go in and make posts for you and do some different things. I can see this being heavily used for a large organization, someone that's doing a lot of different things like that. I definitely can see that tier 5, but they added this tier 5. This is something that they added. They just added that. And then one other thing that I'm looking at, I'm definitely going to do something on TaskMagic. I just don't know what I'm going to do, but the price is going to go up. I have Stackby. I haven't been able to deploy Stackby. What Stackby is kind of, it does is, now that I have Frontly, I think I can probably do some things with Stackby. I'm just not certain how to mix those two. I feel that there's a mix between Frontly and Stackby somewhere. I just think Stackby can do some builds for me with my data sheets, and then I can probably import them in and try to use them with Frontly. I just don't know how I want to do that yet, but Stackby is an oldie but goodie. It's like another tool. I can't remember the name of it, but Stackby can do some pretty interesting things with it, right? Stackby can do some pretty interesting things. So I just want you to know. And it does it with the, it does it where you can go into these forms, you create forms, you can have people do their own forms, look through it and so on and so forth. So I may have did a video on that before in the past. I'm not really sure. So yeah, Stackby can kind of get interesting, whereas you can create a form. I think Stackby and Frontly works together. It's got to work together because Stackby does a lot of data setup, and I almost think Frontly and Stackby are probably kissing cousins, but I think you get a lot more on the Frontly side because they give you some unlimited things if you got that. But I think these two are kissing cousins. I don't know. I got to mix those two together. I think a mix is there somewhere. And I think that, and I think one other tool I wanted to look at that I'll probably pick up, have Gravitec, had that. I've never really deployed Gravitec. It does some, Gravitec does some, like when people show up on your website, you can push these notifications to them like you can actually do that if you have VBout as well. But it has these automatic text generations of push notifications. You can start collecting your unlimited subscribers. You can have subscribers sign up for these inline forms. They can come to your website and it says, hey, you could do those types of things. I may have did a video on that in the past. And it's got these analytics on it as well. So yeah, I mean, it's not a bad tool to capture. So if you wanted to capture, again, it's got 620 reviews. And so yeah. Oh, AI push notification. Interesting. Wonder what they got going on there. All right, so I'm gonna rank all of these, and I think one more that I was looking at. I think Jupiter added something to theirs as well. They added, they have a new type of display that they have. I think it's called the karaoke display. They added that. They have the karaoke display in that. And OneTake, we talked about OneTake and how OneTake is very good at explaining, doing video explainers. Sometimes I think it's very, very good at doing that. Actually, I really like OneTake. No one is doing what OneTake is doing. So that's what I really liked about OneTake. Even if I looked at a OneTake, you can't look at OneTake unless you at least do I thought I was saying tier 3 because you can do these embeddable videos with unlimited views and you've got the white labeling and the custom domain. tier 3 is a sweet spot for that tool. As well as, let me see. Oh, and the last one I wanted to look at, and I'm going to rank them too, out of the ones that I want you to look at on the last call, is Picmaker. I don't know. They're supposed to be getting video, right? So Picmaker is kind of a mix between auto publishing. You can probably, it's a mix between some of your posting tools, right? Your automatic posting when they do the posting to your social media, creates a social media calendar, but you can actually do a lot of customization. So this kind of takes in, I think you could save a lot of time instead of going back to Canva and then putting your things in to create your posts. I think this one kind of gives you it kind of has Canva built into it with the posting. So I think Picmaker is not a bad tool. But I know a lot of people already have their posting software. I think what they did is they've added video, or they're supposed to add it in the next week or two. So if I was to rank what was out right now for the shop last call, right? You're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're looking at 10 last call. And obviously you can get the link in there. I'll put a link in here for AppSumo Plus too. AppSumo Plus right now, honestly, is a no-brainer, right? Because they're going to give you $25 a quarter back. So you basically make your money back, right? And they're only encouraging you. They're actually really encouraging you to purchase one thing per quarter, which covers which if they did the math, that would give them a good deal. And it'll definitely make more than $100 that they would make off of you annually. So they're counting on 2 streams of revenue if you get the AppSumo Plus. We're going to give you your money back, right? But in hopes of giving you your money back, we'll get you to at least do a 1 quarter purchase every single quarter. And what they do is they have an event going on every single quarter so that you at least be able to make your money back on that. So at least I think last call or AppSumo Day or something like that probably happens every quarter. AppSumo Day happens probably every June or so around the summer. So that'll probably be coming as well. But if I was to rank anything, and it really depends on what you need. So if you're a digital marketer, let's wrap this up and put a bow on it. If you're a digital marketer, the first thing you're going to need is Parterro, right? At least you got to get that highest tier, at least a tier 2, right? And then you're going to want to get OneTake, right? You're going to want to get at least this one, then OneTake, then probably Picmaker. That's 4. So I'll give you these top 3. You got 1, you got 2, you got 3, right? And then if you had some extra money and you really, really wanted to splurge and wanted to do something different, I would go with a TaskMagic, right? If you have additional monies, I would go with a TaskMagic, right? So you can see all of these have large reviews, right? Over 100 some odd reviews. The ones that I recommended. The one that doesn't is Parterro, because I think a lot of people were they didn't really know what Parterro did. But if you want to deploy your own affiliate program, Parterro is the best one by far, what I've seen. So again, hey, this has been Jenny Jones. Hopefully you like this last call review here. And again, if you want to pick up AppSumo Plus, which I think is an absolute no-brainer now that they're doing that, and they give you get priority tech support. Trust me, there's a big difference. Before they even added that program, it would take 2 or 3 days, the most 3 days for them to get back to you. With AppSumo Plus, they get back to you like the same day, which is really, really crazy. So anyway, this is Jenny Jones. Hopefully you guys like that. I don't know if I'm gonna get that. I want to look at that one. I want to look at that one. All the rest of them I have. The ones I'll be picking up is Picmaker and TaskMagic. And I'm going to do a deeper dive on TaskMagic because I'm going to show you some juice and gold in that. Hopefully before they leave. Use my link in the description. And I'm going to talk about this. I may go deeper in this. May do a members only. I'm not certain. If I give you some real gold and I squeeze this and I squeeze real gold out of this, it's definitely going to be for my members only. All right. And I may even go live with one of these. I haven't decided yet. Maybe Picmaker. That'll be easier to do. Or I may just do a Parterro. All right. So if you want to see a full how I integrated it, Parterro with my Brilliant Directories, I do have that on my SaaS Use Case TV. I put a full demo on how to set that up and connect it. That is on SaaS Use Case TV. All right. You guys have been great. You guys take care. Goodbye for now.